Question 12. Do you sell, buy, trade, or play for cards? I sell, I buy, I trade. Yes. I play for cards if I need them. If I don't need the card, no, I'm not going to play for it. There's no point in having a card I don't need. But if I need it, then yeah, I'll play for it. I'll be like, sure. What do you want in collateral? And I'll just let them pick stuff on my book, and I'm like, okay, let's play. I don't care. So yes, I do play for cards, but only when I need a card. Actually, someone I know actually is wanting to play for cards at the Shonen. He needs a ton, and I mean a ton, of the fish stuff. Colon cants. He needs Treeborns. He needs all kinds of stuff, and I've got the Ultimate Treeborns, the Ultra Colon cants, the everything for the deck, and he needs them. And so what he's planning to do is go to the jump, and we're gonna play. He's going to put up 2 Ultra Warnings. I'm going to put up the entire fish deck. An entire fish deck. Everything. Because he already told me the deck he wanted, and I put it all together, and I said, okay, I've got the deck. So, that's what we're going to play for. Entire fish OTK deck versus 2 Ultra Warning. So, if I win, I get 2 Ultra Warning. If he wins, he gets a fish deck. Either way, I don't care. He's one of my best friends, so I want to... To be honest, even if I win and get the warnings, I'll probably just give him the fish deck. Because I want to help him out. I mean, I want him to be able to run fish and stuff and have fun. So, either way, I mean, it'll be fun. But yes, I do play for cards. Do you remember your very first duel? Yes, it was horrible. Me and my friend bought structure decks. We didn't want to play. The only thing I remember about it being epic was that he hated me because I bought the Kaiba and he bought the Yugi. And Blue Eyes has 500 more attack than Dark Magician, and back then we just summoned monsters, so I summoned Blue Eyes, and he just couldn't stop it, so that's all I remember about that. What is your most favorite signature card? The Gadgets. As the name implies, I mean, the deck has... I played this deck for 7 years? I think it's 7 years now, non-stop. I mean, literally 7 years, and it's never let me down. Like, I mean, I don't know if you can ever find it. I don't know if you can ever find it, but like if you could actually find someone and see their like regional tops through the formats, you could look at mine and you could see every single regionals through each format that I topped at, and it was with gadgets. I mean, it was just gadgets. I mean, at one point for a couple of months I did play Lightsworn. I think it was like 6 months. So I mean, not during that time, but every other time besides that, I have tons of regional tops every single year, and they're all gadgets. So the deck is amazing, and it has never let me down. The one thing I love about gadgets is they're so versatile. They never let me down. No matter what the format does, no matter what they ban, no matter what they limit, blah, 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 my gadgets are like, you know what? We can get over this. Tech these cards, and let's play. Except for when they limited my gadgets to 2 apiece. That pissed me off. But that's why I was like, you know what? Forget you people. But, yeah, that was a different story. What is your most favorite signature deck? Gadgets. I mean, I hate to be repetitive, but look at my name. I mean, what do you think? Gadgets are just my type of deck. I just keep summoning on you. I mean, I don't have to worry about summons. Like, every time I summon a monster, I get another one. Just do. Summons non-stop, and then just massive back row just to mess you up. I mean, just summon a gadget, set 5, yours. I mean, your opponent looks at you and goes, did you just set 5 cards in your back row? I'm like, yeah. They're like, why are you bluffing so hard? I'm like, you think these are bluffs? Flip them all face up. Mirror Force Oppression, Book of Moon, Compulsory Deep Prison. And they go, oh, fuck. They realize that it's not bluffs, that's what the deck does. So, that's my most favorite signature deck. My second favorite would have to be Ben Samurai. Ben Samurai OTK is, oh my goodness, dude. That deck is so unbelievably fun. I love that deck. I mean, it's just... Literally, I mean, you cannot get more, like, gleeful about going... True Nade, summon, equip, I attack you for 9,500 directly, like, 9 times. I mean, you can't do 9 times, but, like, 6 times. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just an amazing deck, and, like, if something happened, like, the gadgets got banned or something, which I don't think they would, but if they did, I would play Ben Samurai. My third favorite deck would have to be... Actually, that'd be a tough choice. I don't know what would be my second favorite deck. Like, it's hard, but Light Sworns would have to be third, if not second. Light Sworns are just amazing deck. I love the deck. I mean, the whole point of the deck is summon, mill. Oh, I've milled like my entire deck. JD, do a bunch of special summoning for game. That's the deck. I mean, that's what it is. Take it or leave it. I love that deck. And my fourth favorite would have to be Samochi Burn. Just stupid as hell. I'm gonna heal you. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna burn you. Sorry, I can't make up my mind here. I'm just heal, burn. I don't know what to do. So, those are my 4 favorite decks. What was your most favorite / signature format? Perfect Circle Monarch, because Gadgets destroyed that format. I kid you not, no matter what regionals I went to, I would sit there knowing that 5 of my matches were guaranteed in the bag, because it was against Monarch. And back then, Monarch could not beat my Gadget. Like, I don't think I ever lost a single game to PCM back in that format. Like, I pretty much guarantee it. So, I mean, that's why I love that format, because I could sit there and go, okay, 5 of my 8 are guaranteed wins. So, the 3 random decks I have to verse are going to be a little annoying, but I guarantee 5 wins. So, I mean, that was the good thing. What was your most memorable moment in Yu-Gi-Oh history? Oh, God. I don't remember his name. I was playing against this dude. This dude won the national championships for in 2007, I think it was. Yeah, 2007. He won the national championships, and I was playing him in 2009 in a Shonen Jump down in Los Angeles, and we were in round 5, I think, and we were both XO, and I was running Vayu Turbo, and he was running Hero Blast deck. I don't remember what the name of it was. It was something weird, like Skill Heroes or something. Skill Drain, Heroes, and Retarded Cards. I mean, that's what it was. And I was running Vayu Turbo, and I mean, I had all the stuff, the triple Vayus, the triple Shirakos, the triple everything. And I played against him, and I knew who he was when I saw him. I was like, oh, I know you. He's like, yeah, I know you too. And I was like, how do you know me? He's like, oh, I know this guy who knows you. I'm like, oh, okay. He knew Brian, one of our local pros, so he knew me. And I was playing against him, and literally, he set 2 cards, set a monster, and ended. I went Heavy Storm, did all my BS, and I ended up with, I ended up with a 8-star Blackwing Synchro, 3 6-star Blackwing Synchros, and a Dark Arm Dragon on the field in my first turn. And he looked at me and just went, did you freaking stack me? I'm like, no. He's like, that deck is stupid. I'm like, pretty much. It just broken. He's like, yeah, I'd say so. I'm like, so, yeah, Dark Arm Pop game. He's like, I'd say so. So we went into game 2, and I kid you not, game 2, he went set 2, set a monster. I went True Nade, boom, do the same thing again. Ended up with 3 of the 6-star Synchro, Dark Arm Dragon, and I think it was Armageddon Knight, something like that. And I just, boom, did it again. And he's like, okay, I'm calling a judge. And he called a judge, too. And the judge came over, looked at my deck, and he's like, no, that's what this deck is designed to do. That's its only function. And the guy's like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, that's its only function, is to summon an ungodly amount of monsters in a single turn and kill your opponent. And the dude was like, wow, that deck is crazy. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good deck. Like, I'm not going to lie, it was a really good deck. And it went 6-2, but, the look on his face when I did it just was awesome. Second most memorable moment was when I was at Shonen Jump Seattle. I played against, who was it? I played against, what's his face? I don't remember who he is. He's one of the pros. I played him we were both XO again, and we were in round 4, I think, and I was playing my gadgets. And it was funny because we were playing, and I summoned a gadget and set 5. He drew, and I said, you know what? Just scoop. And he's like, why? I'm like, I flipped up my 5 face downs, and it was just broken. Like, I had Dark Bribe, Royal Oppression, Compulsory, and he was playing Monarch. So there was no way he could win, and like he literally laughed, like he laughed his ass off at seeing that, and he was like, "Dude, that is the most ridiculous field I've ever seen. Props to your deck, dude. I'm not even gonna play second round. I'll just scoop." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, dude. That's amazing." So I was like, "Wow, okay, thanks." But I mean, just the look on his face and how hard he was laughing was just so awesome. So, what type of playstyle do you have? Control. I'm a gadget player. I control everything you do. I negate, destroy, mess your field up hardcore while I just go gadget, 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 gadget. And you're sitting there going, okay, stop with the freaking gadgets. So that's my playstyle. Just control. If it's not control, it's literally setup, boom, game over. I mean, that's all it is. Ben Samurai, Light Sworn, Vayu Turbo, just setup, 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 boom, game over. You know, so it's either explode or control, one of the two. If you could describe yourself in one word in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh player, what would that word be? Innovative. I absolutely, at all times, innovate as much as I can. Like, anytime, I hate it when people go, "Oh, I guess you can't play gadgets anymore, can you? Because they're dead because of this card." When System Down came out, everyone's like, "Oh, haha, your gadgets are dead." I'm like, give me a break, dude. I'll side deck one, return to a different dimension, and still rape you. And they were like, "No, it'll kill your deck." I'm like, "No, it won't. It won't hit my Fossil Dynas. It won't hit my Trigodias. It won't hit my Banishers. It'll hit my gadgets, but that's it. My Cyber Phoenixes." And they're like, "No, it'll destroy you." And they played me. 3 of them, everyone was side decking 3 of them. I still kick their rears every single game. And they're like, "Oh, I thought this would hurt you." It hurts, but it's not going to kill me. I mean, I'm smart enough to play around it. System Down. Okay, you lose 1,000, I'm going to activate Dark Bribe. Go ahead, draw a free card. I mean, it's not... I hate it when people say, "Oh, your gadgets are dead." They're not dead. Why do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? For fun. It's something I do in my spare time that I can enjoy and get into. I love the game. I love, the creativity of the game, and I love meeting new people. I mean, I've met so many awesome people through this game. I mean, it's just amazing. And the deck combinations you see people come up with, you're just like, wait, how did you think of that? Like Empty Jar. Empty Jar. When I first saw the deck, I was like, what is this? What is this? It mills my entire deck to the graveyard in one turn and then you end turn. How is that legal? So I mean, I just love seeing that kind of stuff and love meeting new people and I love helping people. I mean, that's why I'm a judge. Like, honestly, like the first time I went to judge was not because they're like, "Oh, you get packs if you judge." It was literally, "Would you like to judge?" I'm like, "Sure, why not? Let's do it." I went there and judged the first regionals I did. I didn't even know you got prizes for judging. At the end of the regionals, they're like, "Okay, here's your stuff." I'm like, "What the hell is this for?" They're like, "For judging." I'm like, "You can actually get like paid to do this?" They're like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, wow. I had no idea. I mean, that's why a lot of judges do it, but I don't. I mean, I'm there to help people. That's what I want to do, is help people and have fun. And lastly, what advice do you have to pass on to the younger generation, the future of this great card game, to your fellow Yu-Gi-Oh players? Please, for the love of God, don't net deck. Nobody hates someone more than a net decker. If you're gonna copy a deck, at least change it. Like, put some tech cards in it or something. I mean, a lot of the problems with a lot of the players these days is all they do is they go home, see the deck that won the Shonen, net deck, card for card, net deck it, and then go to the next Shonen. That kills the originality in this game. I mean, literally, I cannot... Nothing else makes me annoyed more about this game than people who do that. It's just like, I'm going to copy that deck card for card and then go play it the next Shonen. And like literally hundreds of people do it. I mean, it's retarded. Like I said, if you're going to copy the deck, at least try and tech cards in to find better cards. That's all I ask. So, yeah, I mean, like, so my advice to you, be original. Like, forge your own path with your own two